I never want to change her, let her be. I know that I love her, and I know that she loves me. She is my foundation, let her be. Let her be, let her be, let her be, let her be. I never want to change her, let her be. Let her be, let her be, let her be, let her be. Love is my creation, let her be. Let her be, let her be, let her be, let her be. Loving my sweet Amy, let her be. I let go of complaining, and I know that will set me free. I never want to change her, let her be. Like a child that's finger painting, I can write a perfect symphony. She is my foundation, let her be. Let her be, let her be, let her be, let her be. I never want to change her, let her be. Let her be, let her be, let her be, let her be. Love is my creation, let her be. Yeah, let her be, let her be, let her be, let her be. Loving my sweet Amy, let her be.
So you can find this post in the Facebook group in the featured section. And if you look at the comments in the post, they're almost all me. And what I'm saying is, I say the word listening. Listening again. That was from 2 years ago. 2 years ago, listening again. Listening again. Listening again. And then the most recent comments from today, because I was listening again today, 4 hours ago, listening. And then I said listening, and I tagged James, who's the person who's the musician. And the reason that I am pulsing that and why I'm continuing to listen to it is because great content I consume with repetition. And every time I listen to this, even just now, it's just reminding me to let people be who they are. You know, you might have a boss that just sometimes drives you nuts because the way that they are is different than how you are. Or your spouse, or your teenager, or your brother, or your fill in the blank. And if you choose to listen to this, I invite you to just write the word listening. As I go in here and continue to listen to it, I'll see your post. That'd just be kind of cool if that speaks to you. And the big idea behind the song is this. And this might go on one of your 10 best ideas of the class. Love her for who she is and isn't. And you could pull out her and put in him. And then it's love me for who I am and who I'm not. love her or love him for who she is and who she isn't. Sometimes I see parents, their kids, become adults and the kids aren't doing it the way that the parents wanted them to. And there's this divide because they're not doing it the way that the parents want them to. Or it could be the flip. It could be the kid looks at the parent and the parent isn't doing it the way they want them to. That's been an area of struggle for me, as I continue to process um, the way I was raised and what occurred and the way that that all unfolded. And um, I still work at it, loving my mom for who she is and who she isn't, loving my dad for who he is and who he isn't, loving myself for who I am and who I'm not. Now, this could change the trajectory of your life. Because let's say your teenager isn't doing it the way you want, or your adult son, or whatever. And then you hear this and you shift who you're being. You shift into loving your teenager or adult son or daughter for who they are and who they aren't. And all of a sudden, there's a lightness in your guys' relationship. And that connection that you want is now available. I had a conversation with a client who was at odds with her adult daughter. And that was the conversation. Who are you being? She's like, well, I'm being judgmental because of the way that she's raising my grandkids. I'm like, okay, good observation. How about not being judgmental and just loving your daughter? Because that judgment was creating a divide between her and her daughter, which was creating a divide between her and her grandkids out of who she's being. See, this is everywhere. This is every relationship. And I think what we tend to do, if she's, has this divide with her daughter, she's probably, well, if my daughter would just change, everything would be fine. Well, you can't change your daughter. Mel Robbins, some of you know that name, and a great, great book to get is called The Let Them Theory. If you are enjoying this conversation, you'll love The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. And you can buy the book on Audible, paperback, Kindle, or you can just Google Mel Robbins Let Them Theory. There's all kinds of free content on it. And she tells this story of her and her husband, and she was in all this complaint about her husband. And she shifted her being out of being in complaint to being accepting of him, the way he is and the way he isn't. And it transformed their marriage out of who she was being. So you look at just this one idea. Let me just check in with you. Who here, based on what I'm telling you about, let her be, let him be, love her for who she is and isn't, love yourself for who you are and you aren't, love him for who he is and how many of you see just that idea could create a breakthrough for you? Just type yes in the chat. If you're like, yeah, Eric, this could create a breakthrough. A number of you. And what's wild, guys, about this, it's a mountain without a top. There's no destination to get to. It's just deeper ways of learning to love ourselves and to learn to love others. And Hardison's just a brilliant teacher of this. And one of the things that I'm really proud of, let me show you TBOLINFL. So this is one of the most powerful pieces of content that's ever been created.
What?
I'll put it in the chat. Okay, it's in the chat, and then where you can find it is you just YouTube search, like the Facebook group here, it's called at the Ultimate Coach Book. That's the YouTube channel, at the Ultimate Coach Book.